Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is Activision's latest entry in their Call of Duty series, and Treyarch's latest in their Black Ops series. This year's Call of Duty decided to shake things up by replacing one of its core 3 game modes, the campaign, with the all-new Blackout, along with keeping the multiplayer and zombies game modes. So let's talk about multiplayer first. Black Ops 4 has some major changes to the core aspects of the more recent titles, such as the removal of thrusters and, more importantly, the addition of manual healing instead of automatic healing that is present in every previous iteration of the series. Personally, I skipped over the games after Advanced Warfare, mainly due to the exosuit/thruster mechanics, so the removal of that is a very welcome change, and after playing with manual healing for a while, it starts to become really natural and will probably become more noticeable in the higher skill levels, such as pro matches. A large focus for this game was supposed to be on making the guns feel unique and different by having the ability to use a gun that suits your playstyle, rather than changing the way you play to match the guns themselves. And I think Treyarch did a really good job in that aspect. They made the guns have unique attachments, so it isn't like previous games where all of the guns in the same class have the same attachments, and they also added operator mods, which serve as a way to make the guns feel even more unique, but at the cost of more points in the Pig-10 custom class. They also kept the choice of specialists from Black Ops 3, and further expanded on it to make you feel like your choice and skill with using their abilities has a large impact on the game. The gameplay itself is fast-paced fun, which is what we've come to expect with the Call of Duty franchise, and feels really nice overall, along with the addition of new modes such as Control and Heist, which serve to make the game have a more tactical feel to it. Now, Blackout. This is Treyarch's take on the very popular Battle Royale genre, and I've got to say they have done an amazing job. Their version of Battle Royale is a lot closer to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds than the likes of Fortnite and H1Z1, so compared to PUBG, it's just overall a much better experience. The game runs well, looks good, and feels really polished. The gunplay is nice with the unique spray patterns and projectile bullets. A good thing is the availability of loot. The majority of the time you'll find a gun in any house, which is really nice and gives players more options on where to land. Speaking of landing, you can land incredibly fast, which starts the action really quickly, but you can also pretty much land wherever you want no matter what path the helicopters take. The vehicles are fun to use and also include at least one for each mode of transportation: land, sea, and air. The fact that Blackout has helicopters helps a lot to make it feel unique compared to the other battle royales out there, and controls fairly easily. I haven't played too much of this mode, so my opinions on what I can say about it is pretty limited. Zombies has always been the most innovative game mode by far, and it is no different with this game. They introduced the ability to create a class where you have the option to choose your starting weapon, the 4 perks you want, your special weapon, the talisman you start with, and your elixirs, which is this game's version of Gobblegums. However, unlike Gobblegums, you can use the elixirs whenever you want instead of hoping to get the right one when you need to. There is a major change to how perks work, with there being a limit of 4 on each map. Also, they removed some of the core perks such as Juggernog, Speed Cola, and Double Tap. And while this may be an unpopular opinion, I kinda like this change, as it forces you to get more creative with your perk setups and also punishes you a lot less for going down. Another thing they added are the specialist weapons, which are essentially wonder weapons that you can use for a limited time. They can also level up throughout the match, becoming incredibly powerful. The ability to level up weapons and unlock attachments and camos for them gives you an incentive to keep playing even after completing the main Easter eggs, and overall, the elements included with this game make it feel fresh and new, which is exactly what I want with a new Zombies experience. We can only hope that these things become more refined in future updates and DLC maps. That is it for this review. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe for future videos, and I would really appreciate it if you could leave some feedback in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.